Did your history teacher ever tell you about the time Napoleon was defeated by rabbits? Or that people used to rent pineapples just to show off at parties? Stick around, because I'm about to share some of the most mind-blowing historical facts that somehow never made it into your textbooks. Let's start with that pineapple story. In the 1700s, these tropical fruits were so incredibly rare and expensive that people would actually rent them just to use as centerpieces at dinner parties. Imagine paying to borrow a fruit. The same pineapple would make appearances at multiple events before finally being eaten by the wealthy owner. Talk about some expensive Instagram props. Speaking of weird food facts, here's something that'll make you appreciate your modern toothpaste. Ancient Romans used some interesting dental hygiene products. And by interesting, I mean they brushed their teeth with human urine. Yes, you heard that right. They believed Portuguese urine was the strongest and imported it specifically for tooth cleaning purposes. Still feeling fancy about your organic toothpaste? Now let me tell you about the shortest war in recorded history. The Anglo-Zanzibar War lasted exactly 38 minutes. It started at 9:02 a.m. on August 27, 1896, and by 9:40 a.m. it was all over. That's shorter than most people's morning commute. But here's my favorite. The great Emperor Napoleon Bonaparte once arranged a rabbit hunt to entertain his guests. His chief of staff gathered about 3,000 rabbits for the occasion. But instead of running away when released, these bunnies charged straight at Napoleon and his guests. Turns out these weren't wild rabbits, but domesticated ones who associated humans with food. Napoleon actually had to retreat to his carriage to escape the fluffy onslaught. Did you know carrots weren't originally orange? They were purple, white, or yellow until Dutch farmers in the 17th century bred them to be orange as a tribute to William of Orange. That's right. The color of your favorite veggie is basically just really old political propaganda. And here's a twist. Lobsters, now considered a luxury, were once so abundant they were considered poor man's food. They were fed to prisoners and servants, and some servants even had contracts limiting how often they could be served lobster because they were sick of eating it. Finally, let me tell you about one of history's strangest disasters, the Great Molasses Flood of 1919. A massive tank of molasses burst in Boston, creating a sticky wave 15 feet high that moved at 35 mph through the streets. It sounds like something from a cartoon, but this actually happened and had devastating consequences. So which of these facts blew your mind the most? Drop a comment below. And yes, that Roman toothpaste one is still grossing me out too.